said that it would be left as an exercise thinking how to rearrange the UV map of this shelf, but I have second thoughts about it. First, because this piece and this piece use too much of the layout, and even if we are using a 1024 times 1024 texture, we may not have enough space to unwrap the rest so they have a decent texture quality. Also, I want to redo some seaming because I made too many islands, and now I see that I could have done less islands. So first, let's fix the back problems, or maybe I will include this or the top. Not sure. Now let's do only these faces. So if we unwrap only these faces, we get this. Now this is not rotated in a way that the grain of the wood will show correctly. So the first thing we are going to do, first or second or I don't know, I open a shade editor, and in here in the bookcase material, I am going to add a texture, an image texture, color, base color, and give me a moment to find the wood texture, which I should place in a folder. That doesn't mean I am 5 minutes looking for it. Okay, so I have placed the textures in a spot that I think would be easier to find, and we go here to open an image, and we go back, it's here, and we are going to select this wood, open image, and we don't see anything yet because we are in solid viewport shading. If now we change this to material preview, ta-da, the wood is there. But in order to see how the wood is going to be seen, when we unwrap, we have to come here and click on this triangle and select the wood that we have done, and now we see that this piece is correctly oriented, but this one is not, and it's this one, or maybe this looks right, or it can work, and this one, okay, we'll make this one vertical. So we select this piece, and we select it, we rotate it, grab to move it, and now we select the other one, we place it here close to this one, and now we select the two of them and scale up and wrap, and we leave this here. Why have we scaled them? To have more texture resolution. So in here now we have more texture resolution. Now here comes the problem, or well, the problem is that as we have seen, those two faces fill the whole layout, the whole texture, and we still have so many pieces to unwrap and distribute in this layout. So what do? What we do is to duplicate this material. Okay, let's see which is the, I think this is the bottom. No. Okay, we have duplicated it. Now we create a new material. We select this duplicate that we have created. We rename this duplicate and call it, I don't know, front and back big. It's a possible choice. And we select this face. Select this face, which we see that when we click on them, Blender automatically goes here to bookcase because that's the material where they belong. And now we click here in front and back big and assign them. So now these ones will bake in their own texture. So now that we have this, we can focus in the rest. Let's go to solid mode to see the seams easily. And deselect edges. And I said that I am going to reduce the number of islands because, for example, in here I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 islands, and I can do better. So if I remove this seam, and this seam, what's going to happen? Well, first, Control E, clear seam, and select the faces. Yes, this, and Control L. So we have only clicked on 3 faces, and all this shows selected. Now I hit U for unwrap, and what we see here is that I have made a big piece out of this, which has, well, when we rotate it, has the interesting property of the wood running along in all the faces. So there's little to worry here, and now we will select these ones and rotate, move them. So this is the principle I am going to follow to better the seaming that I have done. So we don't worry for now how this is unwrapped because we will unwrap later all the shapes. And now we deselect everything, and we are going to do the same here. So I select this edge, select this edge, Control E for clear seam, and if we select and hit Control L, when we unwrap, we are in the same situation. 1, 2, and 3 islands instead of 5. And we are going to do the same to this bottom piece. This bottom piece is just like this top piece. So I select this edge, this edge, this edge, Control E to clear seam, and well, if we repeat the procedure, we select all these faces. And how have you done that? Well, look at this. If we hit Alt and click over here, over this line, all the faces that go around are selected. If instead of clicking here, I click here with Alt selected, then all the faces following that loop are selected. So by doing this, I quickly select at least one face of all the islands, and now, oh, the Alt key was stuck, and now we can hit Control L, U for unwrap, and we have this. Again, the same situation. Am I done? No, I am not done, because I still have a couple of pieces that I can better, and are this one and this one. Now you see what I'm going to do, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands, So if I select this, 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 and this, Control E, clear seam, well, now this is going to unwrap all together, and only the sides are going to be separated. And now that I have fixed the seams, and remember, you can fix the seams at any time, I select everything, not everything, I select, I deselect, I go to this material and I select by material, and go and hit the U unwrapping, and now we have a cleaner situation here. So now it's when we will rotating pieces like this here, these pieces, and now we will fix this unwrap. So now, yes, I am not going to arrange this, because the point of this video was to see how to add a material when we have big faces that will make for the rest not have enough texture definition, and well, how that implies having a separate material, a new material, and then how we can fix the seaming when we realize that we have created too many islands, and we can reduce the number of islands. And that's all for this video.